Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on Godzilla, King of Monsters. I really enjoyed this movie, but I do have some problems with it. The good of this movie is you get a lot more monster stuff. And it's all sensationally well done, well shot, well made. The sound effects of the creatures themselves I thought was awesome. They used some of the original material, which I thought was a great idea. So that I love that. Unfortunately, the humans once again in this Godzilla movie were terrible. And I understand the 2014 Gareth Edwards version, that was one of the major complaints, that was too much human stuff. And that was one of my major complaints. And at least those humans had some acting chops. I mean, yes, there were great actors in this movie, but they were terrible. I thought the dialogue was horrendous. They tried to land some jokes, and not one was even funny at all. Not one joke was funny, at least to me and the rest of the theater I was in, except for one guy, which I'll get to him in just a second. But overall, I really enjoyed the film, and if you want to see big monsters fighting each other, and if you're fine with just being cool with that, go see this in the theaters. But if you're expecting a Oscar-winning performance from any of these characters, forget it. I mean, the human aspect of this movie is terrible, and what's making this movie not as good as it can be, and that's what makes me so sad, that this movie had so much potential. If they just would have cut 15 minutes of the human stuff out and just given us the monster stuff, it would have been a better movie. Not saying that it's a bad movie. I'm just saying that the human aspect of this movie was terrible. And when it cut to the humans, I was just like, every time. I mean, bad acting, bad writing, bad directing. Sorry, that wasn't an earthquake. That was just me hitting the table. But overall, this is a Godzilla movie. This is a monster movie. I don't care about the humans. It's kind of like how I felt about Kong Skull Island. If you see my review on that, you'll see that I don't care about the humans. The humans, they sucked in that movie too. Excuse my French, but they just really weren't any good. And they weren't good in this movie. But the monsters were great in this movie. Rodan being one of my favorite kaiju creatures from the old Toho Godzilla movies, he was awesome in this. I mean, my favorite part of this movie was Rodan. And they did a good job with Mothra, so I was happy with that. A great job with King Ghidorah, and a great job with Godzilla. I thought all the monster stuff was incredible. I mean, great. So if that's what you want to see, go see this movie in the theaters. But if you're expecting it to be a great, wondrous movie with a great story and dialogue, forget it. And there is a post-credit scene. I will let you know about that. I thought it was just okay, but it was cool. So, stick around for the end credit scene and try to notice all the hundreds of Easter eggs in this movie. If you're a fan of the old Godzilla movies, you're going to be a fan of this movie. So try to take your mind off the human aspect and trying to enjoy the humans in this movie, and just go see it for the Godzilla stuff and the monsters. Just go for that and you'll be satisfied. But anyway, have you seen Godzilla, King of Monsters? Do you plan on seeing it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!